Therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. These words from Colossians settle over us like dawn after a restless night, quietly calling for something simple but profound. Clothe yourself in compassion, like you'd wrap cold shoulders in a soft blanket. It's not an occasional act. It's meant to become part of what covers you, shapes how you move through this world. For anyone who wakes up with too much to do, nerves frayed before the day even truly starts, compassion can seem costly, almost out of reach. Yet this letter frames it as our daily uniform, something we consciously put on, even when the world pulls us in the opposite direction. It suggests who we really are: chosen, loved, never forgotten. And in those moments when self-doubt or bitterness slip onto our shoulders, this reminder invites us back. Gentleness, patience. These are not weak things. They take deep inner strength, especially when we feel worn thin. The Lord is good to all. He has compassion on all He has made. This ancient song from the Psalms carries the sound of a quiet river, steady and wide. It doesn't say the Lord is good just to the perfect, the strong, or the successful. It's all, everyone, everything. In the rush of modern life, it's easy to feel unseen, as if goodness and tenderness are reserved for someone else. But this verse stretches wide. God's compassion is like sunlight, touching rooftops, alleyways, and forgotten corners alike. When life feels unfair, or we sense ourselves lost in a crowd, this promise holds. Compassion is not rationed, not held back. It flows generously, especially in places we'd least expect. Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for His compassions never fail. Some days, the weight threatens to tip us over. Scarcity at work, disappointment at home, news that never seems to ease up. Weariness gathers. Lamentation speaks from a city in ruins, hearts splintered by loss. Yet it does not end on despair. In the ashes, a quiet truth rises. There is a love bigger than what breaks us. Whatever has frayed, whatever has undone us, compassion does not wear out. It renews quietly each morning we wake. For the person who wonders if they've run out of chances, for the one facing regret, here is assurance that compassion is relentless, persistent as the dawn. When He saw the crowds, He had compassion on them, because they were harassed and helpless, like sheep without a shepherd. Dust hangs in the hot air, crowds pressing, faces tired, hopes thin. Jesus looks and sees, not just with His eyes, but with the ache of someone who knows exhaustion, confusion, the weight of wandering. Compassion is not distant, not pity from above. It dips low, sits in the dust, engages with the reality of frayed nerves and aching feet. For the worker overlooked, the parent overwhelmed, the teen lost in noise. This is what it is to be truly seen. Not dismissed, not handled, but noticed and held. Finally, all of you, be like-minded, be sympathetic, love one another, be compassionate and humble. This closing guidance in Peter's letter moves like a gentle hand on a tense shoulder. No cold commands here, just an invitation to something warmer than rules. Be like-minded, yes, but more, be sympathetic. Feel together, break bread together, carry each other's flaws as gently as we hope someone carries ours. In a divided, loud world, humility can seem impossible. And yet, it's the secret thread pulling us back to what matters. Compassion anchors community. It bridges gaps. It soothes disagreements. Ancient phrases, simple instructions. Yet in these words lies a quiet revolution. Compassion, when chosen, when worn, becomes strength that softens the hardest day, roots us when life unravels, and tells each soul, in darkness or crowd, you are not alone. Amen.